I'm Anthony.
And I'm Zane.
And this is the Dynamic Buzz. Every Tuesday we bring you the latest in comic book news along with our suggestions on the comics that are coming out this week. As you can tell, this is not an HD version of the show, but a higher definition because we're not filling off a laptop anymore.
Got a camera!
Yeah. But no, so we're going to get into the news today. There is a ton of news. I'm just kidding, there's not. We've got very little. But we'll have Zane start us off with TV and movie news.
Alright, first in TV news, well I guess movie news, we have Thor in the Dark World as another trailer out. It's mostly stuff that we've seen before, but this one ends on a high note with Thor apparently fighting a Cronin warrior. If you're not familiar with what a Cronin warrior is, they are the stone aliens that Thor fought in his first appearance in Marvel Comics, which is Journey into Mystery number 83. And it seems that he handily beats the Cronin warrior, even in the middle of the trailer, but for all we know, this could just be another element that they're adding to that alien's powers. Maybe he'll disassemble and reassemble as a pile of stones. Who knows? But I thought that was neat.
Yeah. So that's the first part of our epic news this week. We're going to move on to some more movie TV news with some TV part of the news. Yes. Anyway, Bryan Singer, the director of the upcoming X-Men Days of Future Past, decided that, hey, we're going to jump on this the Kaiju train, since it didn't do that well in theaters, but its fan following and the cult following that I got from it, you know, blew up. And so he is teaming up with SYFY to bring us a pilot for a possible ongoing series called Creature at Bay. And the pilot will be 90 minutes long. It will air on SYFY and will cover like the cleanup after this brutal, monstrous kaiju attack. Right now, there's no information about this yet. Like, they don't have a date set for who's going to play in it. But so far, there's like a script being written right now, and just from what I read, it sounds freaking awesome.
Yeah. Bryan Singer is going to be an interesting person to see direct a TV show,
and especially since we're not going to get another Del Toro movie, but it'll be a push on. Like, he has set the bar now, and even at first SYFY graphics, I feel like we'll still have something cool.
Yeah.
When we giant robots, it will be running with giant robots. It will be like Godzilla. We're gonna come up with strange. What was the one? It wasn't Ultraman who fought Godzilla. It was. No, it was
Zone Fighter.
Zone Fighter, Godzilla versus Lawnmower. Not Lawnmower. It's
Gigan?
No.
What does the monster look like?
A mole has drills.
Megalon.
Megalon.
Yeah, Godzilla vs. Megalon, because then you had the Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar.
Yeah. Because Gigan shows up in that one later. Yeah, that's why I was thinking like Lawnmower, that you had like a buzzsaw. Like, wait, what?
No, the name got
it. All right, we got there.
But yeah, so I think it looks great. Definitely looking forward to this. Hopefully happening sometime in the near future. But it seems lately in our culture, coming soon and that kind of stuff is like 4 years since we're already planning a final movie for like Avengers and Spider-Man and Justice League, which they keep saying is coming out in 2017.
Oh, like, Jesus. I'm going to be almost 30 by the time
it's
so messed up.
Like, it's going to be weird to like finally see it, and we're going to possibly see it with a kid. I'm not saying that we're all going to get married, but there are people right now who are single, but by the time this comes out, they will have kids.
Oh, Jesus. They're like planning my life for the next 5 years.
I noticed that. I was like,
messed up.
I realized that I spent a lot of my life waiting. Because I remember when they said Iron Man's coming out, then Iron Man 2, then Iron Man 3. I was like, wow, I spent a lot of my life waiting for this movie to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we might need to reevaluate our priorities.
I mean, it took us 20 years to finally get to a Batman Superman.
That's true.
22 years.
Maybe we need to get in on this industry, get them to move up the timetable.
Yeah. Oh, man. But that's all we have for TV and movie news. We're going to move on to video game news. Nothing. Moving on to comic book news. Nothing.
There's Thane, the new son of Thanos, and it's really derivative and lame. The guy looks like a stone.
Lobo. The new Lobo.
Yeah, he does kind of look like the new Lobo. So that was great. Good job, Marvel.
It's very original.
Yeah,
original name.
Yeah. Thane. Yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah.
If it was Thanos, I'd be like, Thanos. But no, so that's pretty much it. It's kind of sad, but next month will be better, especially for DC, because we're getting ready to end our Villains Month.
Thank God.
The Villains Month anniversary, and maybe next year will be better.
Maybe next year they won't do it.
No, they said they're gonna try to keep doing it like an anniversary thing, like the Zero issues were last year.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we'll get a supporting character like a Justice or Batman 59.1 Alfred. Which would be kind of cool.
Those would actually be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be cool.
Like, I'd read the Jimmy Olsen book. Jimmy Olsen books are hilarious.
It'd be like the was WTF last year? Yeah, WTF was last year.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, it was this year. It was earlier this year.
Okay.
All right, but no, because there was one for Superman. Spoiler alert. Where you open it up and it was like Superman fighting his greatest enemy, and it was like a robot, and inside the robot was Jimmy Olsen, and I was like, WTF? I didn't actually do the whole thing because I'm not a preppy white girl, but I definitely was just like. Anyway, we're gonna move on to, excuse me, we're gonna move on to the comics that are coming out this week, or our top 3 comics. For me, since we didn't really talk about this beforehand, I'm looking forward to Green Lantern 23.4 Sinestro. And Batman 23.4 Bane, and Batman and Robin 23.4 Killer Croc. Yes, I think that's it. No, sorry, scratch Killer Croc. I'm excited for Ultimate Spider-Man 27. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's me.
I'm on board for, I believe the Deathstroke is coming out this upcoming week,
Mm-hmm.
and I also want to see the Bane. I like Bane, I like Deathstroke, I like the ideas of these DC villains that are kind of rips off of Marvel characters as villains, and they're like these super soldiers. So I'll look forward to those.
Yeah. But yeah, so those are our picks this week. Like I said, we're coming to an end of a series, not a series, but a saga right now. So next month there should be a lot of cool, interesting original comics, not the same story over and over again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get out of this little rut
that
September is.
Oh, and just one little mention real quick. I think it's Detective Comics 23.3 or 4 is the Joker's daughter, which is some crazy girl finds the Joker's face floating in the sewer after the end of Death of the Family, and she wears it. And now, see, I'm not super excited for it, but I think this might definitely be a pickup for me just because.
Didn't the Joker staple his face back on already?
No, he had it hooked on, and at the end, spoiler alert, at the end of Death in the Family, he and Batman are on a cliff, and they fall. And when they fall, that was the whole, how the Joker always falls, and there's a smile, like you just see the silhouette of his face, and then a giant grin, and the face is like floating down like a piece of paper. Like,
gnarly, dude.
It's a really cool ending. But yeah, so
Joker's just running around without a face right now?
Yeah. Did you ever read Death of the Family?
I haven't yet. No,
I don't care what anyone says. I'll go read
it.
It's good. I mean,
I like Grant Morrison.
The first issue is Scott Snyder.
Scott Snyder?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the first issue, I was creeped out. But this isn't a review, this is news. Alright, so the comics coming out this week will be Action Comics issue 23.4 Metallo, Adventures of Superman number 5, Aquaman 23.2 Ocean Master, Batman 23.4 Bane, Batman Robin 23.4 Killer Croc, Batman Superman 3.1 Doomsday, Batman the Dark Knight 23.4 The Joker's Daughter. Sorry guys, it was Dark Knight, not Detective Comics. Detective Comics 23.4 Man-Bat, Green Lantern 23.4 Sinestro, Injustice Gods Among Us number 9, Justice League 23.4 Man, I am all over the place.
Get your act together, man.
Secret Society. Oh, the titles are freakishly long. Justice League of America 7.4 Black Adam, Superman 23.4 Parasite, Tim Strong The Planet of Peril number 3, The Wake issue number 4, Wonder Woman 23.2 Firstborn, Miss Fury number 6, Godzilla Ruler of Earth number 4, Powerpuff Girls issue number 1, Saga issue 14, A+X number 12, Avengers number 20, Avengers Assemble number 19, Deadpool number 17, FF number 12, Gambit number 17, Guardians of the Galaxy number 6, Infinity Heist number 1, Nova number 8, Punisher Trial of the Punisher number 1, Scarlet Spider issue 22, Superior Spider-Man Team Up number 3, Ultimate Spider-Man 27, Uncanny Avengers number 12, Wolverine and the X-Men number 36, and finally Young Avengers number 10.
Take a deep breath, buddy.
Yeah, so those are the comics coming out this week. yeah, definitely pick them up and comment below. Let us know what you read this week, and maybe we'll put it on the air. We'll discuss your comic and pull out your views compared to our views. Kind of bring the interaction between us and you.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking of reading, what you would like to see in comics now. We'll definitely talk about any comments that we get, and yeah.
All right. Well, as always, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Zane.
And that's The Buzz.
Buzz.
Visit us on our website at www.thedynamicbuzz.com. Also, like us on Facebook. We love getting comments from you guys. And follow us on Twitter. We, enjoy retweets. Also, while you're at it, subscribe to us on our YouTube channel and check out all our awesome videos and reviews.